Empathy itself is actually not a, it's actually a neutral term, I think. Empathy is the capacity to understand somebody else, to resonate emotionally with somebody else, but all of that can be used for negative purposes. And so the torturer, if I torture you, I need to know what is painful for you, which means that I need have some capacity of empathy to torture you. So empathy is not by itself necessarily positive and can be used for negative purposes and is often used for competitive purposes. Now, if the emotional resonance is absent, then all sorts of things can happen. So the psychopath, let's say Bernie Madoff, probably a psychopath, because he exploited people who were very close to him and who he befriended. So probably the psychopath is an interesting case because the psychopath has this perspective-taking ability, knowing what you want and how you want it and how can I exploit the feelings of this person and so on. So it has the perspective-taking abilities without the emotional component that make most of us recoil from doing the sort of things that Bernie Madoff was doing. So I think then you use all the perspective-taking abilities that come with empathy for negative ends. And I think people in the business world, there's actually a book on this. The book is called Snakes in Suits. And it's in how psychopathy is probably a very good characteristic to have as a business person. And so there are speculations that these empathic capacities are used, but it's a very small percentage of people that are psychopaths. You know that. It's like 1 or 2%. But still, 1 or 2% is enough maybe to run into them on occasion.